Hello, this is Callista, also known as Magical Girl Me. This is a very special collaboration video. With recent events being what they are, I have noticed an increase in questions pertaining to me as a Lolita, being plus size, and being part of the Black community. Myself and other fellow Black Lolitas in the Lolita community wanted to come together and address some of the questions that we get. I hope this video will be informative. I'd love to hear your opinions on some of the things I shared. Just please remember to be respectful when you're commenting on my videos and the other collaborators as well. I found Lolita fashion in 2006 or 2007. It's not something that I thought I would be able to participate in. When I started wearing it, I just did it for special occasions, but I really loved Lolita fashion and connected with Lolita fashion. I'm fortunate now to be at a place where I can wear it more casually than just once a year. Lolita has become a huge part of my life, and it's become a huge part of my identity as well. Have you ever experienced racism while wearing Lolita? And do you think it was any worse because you stood out more? Yes, I have experienced racism with Lolita fashion. It unfortunately didn't come from a place outside of the community. It happened from the community itself. I feel like it's really hard, and I try to see the other side of the picture, but when it's happening to you in real time and face to face, it's very different. I attended some Lolita events. Granted, this was years ago when I actually started to wear Lolita fashion. However, I noticed that I connected with a community, and at first it was just like little things, just little offhanded comments like, oh, I really like how, you know, you're not wearing a wig, because this was back when you weren't supposed to wear wigs with Lolita fashion. I like that you're not wearing a wig, but maybe you should braid your hair next time, and that way it won't look so unruly. At the time, it was just a simple hairstyle. It was an afro. I had pulled it back and wore a crown with it. And it was just, it caught me off guard because we were just enjoying the day and walking around. I wasn't asking for any outfit advice, and this Lolita thought it would be okay to make a comment like that. So it started to develop besides just little comments. When I first joined the community, I was older, so I wanted to experiment with like aristocratic Lolita because I thought I was too old to wear sweet Lolita. When I became really driven to wear sweet Lolita, just because I loved sweet Lolita, it was recommended that I lighten my skin. And I was, you know, kind of thrown off guard. And I was like, do you mean like wearing sunscreen to prevent like tanning? No, this person was referring to bleaching my skin. If you're not aware, bleaching your skin is exactly what it sounds like. It's taking chemicals and artificially damaging your skin so that way your skin appears lighter. This would help my skin complexion look better with pastel colors, in this Lolita's opinion. I am happy to say that things have changed so much from where I have come from in the fashion. I think there's been better representation, there's people taking action, there's people being lifted up, there's voices that are finally able to say things. I am just really fortunate that I have been able to see this change. What has been the reaction from family and friends? Negative, positive, extreme, neutral? In the past, my friends weren't really good friends, so they had pretty strong opinions about what I should and shouldn't wear. I decided that wasn't important. I was going to wear what made me happy, and I found people who just accept me for who I am and let me express myself. Those are the friends you should have. When it comes to family, we have gone from my dad like why would you wear that out in public? And I don't think he minded so much. I think he was worried about how, in particular, members of the other sex would view Lolita fashion. He's very cautious of me, which I appreciate. So he's like, you know, wear what makes you happy, but make sure you go in a group and whatnot. Just a little worried about how people would perceive it on, you know, the opposite as a sexual thing. My mother really thought it was a costume. I had to explain to her over the course of years, like, it's not a costume, it's just really cute alternative fashion. I had really come from a place where I wasn't really interested in fashion, so I think it was just very surprising to her. It's changed. She completely supports it. She and my dad have gotten me like Lolita things for my birthday and celebrations, which was really nice. So I'm very happy to say that they're very supportive of it. My brother at first thought it was a fetish thing and wouldn't really, just doubted me when I said, oh, it's not, you know, age play. I think he thought that I was really naive and I didn't realize it was age play. Now he's completely 100% behind it, and my whole family, my immediate family, is very supportive of Lolita fashion and wants me to express myself and wear cute clothes. I have no idea what my extended family thinks of it. I used to hide this part of myself, but I'm married now, I'm out of the house. I am just gonna do what makes me happy. What is something that you think affects Black Lolitas differently than non-Black Lolitas? In my experiences, I find that people are more critical of you. Yeah, people are more critical. You know, you stand out and people aren't as accustomed to seeing it because it's still very underrepresented, at least from what I have seen. I think it's important to get out there and show everyone, you know, it really doesn't matter what gender you are, what your age is, what race you are. We have to have things to stand by. So if we can show examples of that, it makes it a lot easier for people to go, okay, yeah, I get it. It's not just, there's something behind those words. Like, it's really true. This is a truly accepting community. I also believe that Black Lolitas, again, from what I've seen and experienced, and for me personally, I was more shy when it came to doing something to stand out. This is a true coordinate. I'm not gonna really experiment because I already stand out. As long as you're sticking to the basics and what makes it Lolita fashion, you need to be able to express yourself and try new things. I think if you're hesitant to do that, you're going to fall out of love for the fashion and you're not gonna be able to express yourself. It's definitely something I have come to learn over wearing the fashion. And now I'm at the point where I'm like, I don't mind taking that risk because it's who I am. And we're definitely in a time period in our niche fashion where I feel like more voices like that and more people that are different can feel like, yeah, I can try this and we'll see where it goes. Who knows? How do you deal with the belief that Black people shouldn't wear sweet Lolita or more pastel colors? I am that person that if someone tells me I can't do something and there isn't a good reason for it, I'm going to do it if I want to do it. That's what I do. So people told me, you know, you can't be a sweet Lolita, your skin is too dark, you can't wear it. I am a sweet Lolita. All I wear is pastel colors pretty much. I have one dress that isn't pastel and it's black. I wear it. I love it. I love the way it makes me feel. I love the way the colors look with my skin. But even if you want to wear a color that doesn't quote unquote match your skin, do it. I have never seen a coordinate of someone who was too pale or too dark that I didn't like if it was a coordinate and it was a good coordinate. I don't look at people like that. And people who do, I think, are ridiculous. You can't change your skin tone easily. You can, but it's something that's so personal to you. You shouldn't have to change your skin tone just to make someone happy. That's ridiculous. And that's such a huge thing to ask someone to do. What advice would you give someone who is nervous about wearing Lolita due to their race? Just do it. I think if you, and I've had actually Black Lolitas come to me and say, hey, you know, I've been so nervous to do this, and then I found you and I found these other people that you follow, and I can't wait. I'm going to do it. I just bought my new dress. Thank you. And really it just comes back to representation. So if you're nervous about it, go and find people. It's really nice. I love my timeline because it spans everyone. I love finding new people to follow, different body types, different skin types, like different styles of Lolita fashion, male, female, they, them, everyone. I love seeing it because it's fashion. Find people that are going to inspire you, drive you, and help you do what you do. Race really shouldn't matter. I mean, if you think about it, Lolita fashion is based on Rococo and Victorian fashion. And then this was the inspiration for the Japanese to make it into a street fashion. So it's already a reimagining anyway. And then it's now a fashion that's worn worldwide. If I want to join a predominantly Black Lolita community, where and how would I find one? I use different tags under my Instagram posts or my YouTube videos or any content I make. I always make sure to follow the EGL community tag so I can see what's new and find new people that I really find as inspiration for myself. I would recommend doing that. Find tags that are going to help you find people. Also, if you're curious about a community or you don't know where to start, don't be afraid to ask someone who already seems to be a part of a community or even just to connect. I know that there is a new Instagram community for predominantly the Black community for Lolitas. This doesn't mean that other people can't follow it or anything like that. It's literally just, this is for people who want to see more people that look like them, or they want some diversity into their feed. I love having that diversity personally. There's also a group on Amino. I know there's a specific chat for Black Lolitas, but yeah, connect with some Black Lolitas, talk to them, get some advice, ask a few questions. You know, there's probably more communities that I don't even know about, but you know, definitely connecting with other people and finding those communities will really help if you want to. Just simple things like, how do I style my hair? How do you guys deal with this, or your family, friends, whatever. With this kind of lens, it's helpful. Don't be shy. It's okay to ask for help. It's okay to want to see people that are different. It's absolutely okay. This is an alternative fashion, and if you love it, you should be able to wear it. I wear it and I love it, and I am so much happier just being true to myself than worrying about what little box I fit into. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you want to, feel free to leave a comment down below. I'd love to start a discussion. You can also, I welcome you to find the other people of this collaboration to get their take on things. And I'd love to have a respectful discussion with any of you. And if you have any questions, as always, feel free to send me an email or drop them down below. Thank you so much for watching, and remember to stay frilly.